Today we're going to talk about qualifying questions, okay? Can somebody read Q for me real quick?
All your filters. They separate curiosity from commitment. They help you figure out whether a person is worth sitting down with before you waste your time, gas, and energy. In sales, there's nothing worse than spending an hour with someone who is never going to buy in the first place. You walk out of that house or off that call feeling drained, frustrated, and behind schedule. And it's not their fault, it's yours. Because you didn't ask the right questions up front. Qualifying questions save you time, save you energy, and they make your entire process successful.
The purpose behind qualifying questions, the main purpose for me, the main reason, is to qualify if this homeowner deserves my time. If they deserve me coming to their house and pitching them. I'm gonna ask a certain amount of questions, some rapid fire questions that seem like a normal conversation, because I need to know if you qualify for me to come to your home. Because you don't wanna waste your time sitting with a lot of people that aren't gonna sign. If you can schedule 10 appointments a week, you're gonna close 3 of them if they're quality appointments and weren't people that just said yes or you tried to talk them into it. So you wanna make sure you qualify them. Everybody remember, if you were here for B, I talked about the realtor's principle. The realtor's principle is, they got real estate agents, they call them realtors, and they got lenders. Most real estate agents will not take you to go look at houses unless you are qualified. The first thing they ask, I got friends that are in real estate. I'm like, hey, I think I'm ready to buy a house. I want to go look at some houses. They're like, okay, great. You got a loan already? You got approval already? I said, no, I got something in the mail that says I'm pre-approved for like $400,000. They said, okay, yeah, call my lender friend first. Because before they take me to show me any houses, any realtors in here know, they're not gonna waste their time riding around all day for weeks showing you houses that you can't qualify to buy. So you always wanna qualify, one, that this person deserves your time. Most reps don't fail because they aren't articulate. They fail because they don't know what to ask. Weak questions create weak closes. Strong question exposes pain, urgency, and opportunity. A few questions to help you save time. Use questions to help you save time. You never want to sit with one decision maker. We already know one-leggers, for the most part, I'm gonna say 99% of the time, don't close and go to install. 100% of the time. It's a waste of your time. It's okay. You have to be comfortable with someone not qualifying for you and you saying, okay, let me know a time that works best for both of you and we'll schedule a time for then. I know you work at night, she works in the daytime, it's kind of hard, but if you find a time on the weekend, I'll come by and talk to you. Because what's gonna happen, you're gonna let him sell you on the idea or her sell you on the idea that they can make this decision by themselves. And most homeowners are couples and most of them don't make a decision by themselves. I don't care if one person does pay all the bills. Normally they want to talk or bounce the idea off of the other person. So don't waste time with a one-legger. You never want to give a full pitch to someone who isn't on the title or a spouse of the title holder. No kids, no renters, no in-laws, no nannies. If you're at the door and you said, are you such and such? Oh no, they're not home right now. Okay, great. What's a better time? Should I come back like maybe after 5? It's no purpose in pitching them. Like, I know we're not pitching just because the person's at the door. No, that's not, just to say you got a pitch for the week, no. That's not a pitch. You wanna make sure who you're talking to is a qualified person. You don't wanna pitch a person that doesn't pay the electric bill. When I'm talking to a customer and I'm like, how much you pay on average for electricity? I don't know, my husband pays that. Okay, great, are they home? That's my next qualifying question every single time. Because I'm not gonna keep talking to you and pitching you, I need to talk to the other person because you don't know what a savings is. If I say, what if you could pay this amount, you could save 30 to 40%, you don't pay the bill, you're not as invested as the person that does. So I need to get to the person that actually pays the bills. You never wanna sit with a homeowner that's not credit worthy. I saw them talking about it earlier. We got pre-screen, one of the best tools in solar. 90% of all companies I've seen don't even have it. But we're blessed to have it. So when I'm talking to a customer, and I've been assisting a few people lately, and I'll call, matter of fact, let me back up. I'm talking to the rep. I'm like, hey, did the guy pre-screen? And they say, I don't know. I'm like, as soon as somebody comes to the door and they say that, yes, I am Kevin Jackson, I am hitting pre-screen right then and there as soon as they confirm who they are. Because now I need to see where this conversation is gonna go. Because if it says no hit, I know at the end of this VC appointment or me scheduling, I'm gonna have to ask, well, one of the 3 qualifiers is such and such and such and such. How are you on that last one? It's a credit qualifier. How are you on the last one to see where they are? Oh no, my credit's pretty good. Okay, great, no problem. I'm not gonna double down. Is it a 650? No, it's great. Okay, great. Then we're gonna keep going. But I'm not gonna sit with someone who isn't credit worthy because once again, you're wasting time, gas, and energy. Last one, you never want to schedule an appointment with someone who truly wasn't interested in the first place. If you did your pitch correctly and they still don't show interest, it's just not their time yet. And that's okay. You don't have to make them give you an appointment or make them sign, because then you're gonna have to make them sign the cap. And you're gonna have to make them sign an interconnection agreement. You're gonna have to make them go to install, and it's just not a right now. I don't think eventually everyone's gonna go solar. One, we're not gonna have an option. Eventually the rates are gonna be so high. The fossil fuels are gonna get finite, which is gonna make the prices go higher. And eventually we're gonna make the switch. So just take your time, plant a good seed, try to get their contact information for a long-term follow-up, and just go on to the next one. And that's our letter for today.
Wow.
Yes, sir.